start Kick, Facebook, and YouTube. Let's see if everything is working properly. Kick is working. Awesome. Facebook is working, though I forgot to tag a game, apparently. There we go. Go live. As you can see, by the way, I was training, or I am still training Slayer. I don't know how many I have left. Oh, not that many. 52, so... Only 52 left. There we go. Everything ready. Right. Time to finish a Slayer task. And then... After that, I gotta see if I'm gonna keep on training Slayer until I'm 69, or that I'm gonna do some agility to get that one at least closer to 68. So I just gotta see what I'm gonna do there. For now, we are at least stuck with Slayer. Which, I mean, is not necessarily bad. I mean, Slayer does at least give some nice extra money. Which definitely with the, you know, when looking at the fact that I'm gonna have to train crafting and herblore and whatnot, and prayer probably as well, which is definitely useful to go and do. Looking at that, I think it's definitely nice to have a little bit extra bank. But so far, I am surviving, gotta say. Hey, are we in a quarm? Like, I just gotta check as well. I feel like the... Hang on, let me double check. Old school RuneScape.com. Here at leave, thank you. Here at leave, we'll, or, not here at leave. Gonna look up the Hallowed Sepulchre. Experience rates, if you're only doing the first 2 floors, is about 50k an hour. And I only need 50k already for 1 level, 46k, so gonna take a little time to get to 68, but no, that's fine. Hey, Rooks. Thank you for joining in, man. Just arrived back, quite tired, might not gonna lie, but staying awake will disable the jet lag. If I just sleep tonight a bit earlier. Damn, dude, like, honestly, if you want to go nap, go nap. Like, I'm really happy that you joined, even though you're just got a major airplane travel, you know, done. So, like, honestly, if you want to go nap, go nap. But again, thank you very much for joining. Again. How was the trip, though? Was it good? And hopefully you're not too jet-lagged already. Alright. Thing of use. Again, Guam leaf. Nothing of use. Nothing spectacular, regular as would class flight. Alright, I gotta say, I never flew in an airplane. So, I only ever traveled by car. So, there will be a point, hopefully sooner rather than later, in my life, where I will actually be traveling by plane. Because I still want to go to Iceland at some point. Well, multiple countries. Still want to go to the US and Australia and New Zealand as well. But priority for now is to go to Iceland at least once in my life. So gonna have to take the plane for that one. So I unfortunately can't exactly relate to your experience. But I can imagine a little bit. $41 left. Then we're gonna have to really focus, or well, focus. Not really focus, but at least focus a little bit more than this on the Hallowed Sepulchre, or Sepulchre. I learned you apparently pronounce it as Sepulchre, but like as a non-native English speaker, it's... I always thought it was just Sepulchre, but it's Sepulchre apparently. I hope. Let's see. Rooks, any reason why not? Fear of flying in the family? Not necessarily in the family. I mean, my father flies without problems as well. My mother used to, but she doesn't really go on holiday anymore that much. But I did have a fear. Well, I mean, I kind of still do have a fear of heights. I had it mostly up until like a couple of years ago. Ever since a couple of years ago, it just went better each year. Also, like, I didn't really feel like things like roller coasters and all that kind of stuff, you know? Wasn't really my thing, but I just started doing that stuff about 2 or 3 years ago. Just doing that really got me more and more to a point where I'm like, okay, just fucking do it, you know? No reason to not do it, and, like, the things... Like, a roller coaster, I can miss that. Like, it's not really a problem if I'm not doing any of that, but by not flying, I feel like I am also missing out on a lot. So I have made a promise to my girlfriend as well that we are going to Iceland. So apart from the fact that I promised it is something that I want to do myself as well. And luckily, flight to Iceland is not that long. It's about 2.5 to 3 hours, I believe. So just gotta do it. Then once I do it, I'll know that it's completely bullshit why I was scared of it all the time. So I feel like at the core, it was just back in the day that I had fear of heights and maybe like fear of no control, I suppose. Or the fear of not being in control, maybe. But yeah, I feel like I'm kind of over that now, so at least I hope. I mean, I find out soon enough once I'm gonna go by plane, but I feel like it should be fine. Become a pilot, problem solved. I mean, salary would be nice, but the hours, I mean, I feel like the hours are kind of okay, but at the same time they also kind of suck. I feel like you're still at home a lot, but at the same time you're not as well. Like, you could be gone from home for like a couple of days. That's not really my thing. Plus, I don't know in what way, or like how qualified I would be to be a pilot, but I feel like my eyesight is already not good enough. Like, honestly, especially for reading, I probably need glasses, and I don't think that's allowed. Or, well, maybe it's allowed as pilots who have glasses, of course, but then you really have to keep them on all the time. And I didn't even ever take an eye test or something, but I feel like I do need glasses, especially for reading, so that would be the first thing to get out of the way. I need to do some stuff. Alright. Rooks, no problem, dude. Again, if you want to take a nap, just honestly go and do so. And hopefully you'll have as little as a jet lag. Well, as little a jet lag as possible, so. Kind of hope actually that I'll have enough potions with me to actually make it finish the task. Otherwise, it's a little bit of an annoyance that I have to go to an exchange and buy some more prayer potions as well, but a grimy quorum. Da, da, da. Right, so gonna be either, then I'm gonna dive straight into the Hallowed Sepulchre after doing Slayer, or then I'm gonna be doing some crafting first, although that will cost me some money. I'm gonna do Hallowed Sepulchre without the rewards anyway. And it's probably not too great to be doing. Or at least maybe it would be better to actually do it with the rewards, you know, to loot everything. But I don't have 66 thieving. Only got 64, and I don't understand why my goddamn boom mic keeps shaking all the time right now. I felt like it was properly connected, but oh well. Maybe gotta check some screws after the stream. Doesn't matter for now. Just get the Slayer task done as fast as possible. Dun, 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 dun. Not dropping that much for now, unfortunately. Potion. So how is everyone doing today? I mean, I haven't even asked that yet, unfortunately. So I am sorry. How's everyone doing today on this Wednesday? Saw that the Holy Molies and the Hooded Slayer Cape came out, but they've already disabled the Holy Molies, I believe, because there's something wrong with them. Don't know what exactly, or maybe they've already enabled it again. I don't know. I haven't looked into it exactly what the situation was, but dun, dun, dun. Come on, man, at least drop some useful herbs now. Need to kill 20 more of you, and hopefully I'll make that with the amount of potions that I have. Unfortunately, my back is still not great. Let's just put it like that. So you see me like kind of moving around strangely. Still my back. I'm sorry. I'm doing my back to get it, or I'm doing my best to get it fixed as fast as possible. So unfortunately, not something that happens that fast. Being worth no. Really strong on the Terramin, Wom, and Parental drops. Probably not drops as well. Nope. Renner weed, alright. That's a little bit better. I don't know what the first upgrade will be, though, that I will be buying from the Slayer points. Really kind of gotta look into that, like what's useful to be having. Because you know, for now at least I can't even use the Slayer helmet, so there's not really any need to be buying that upgrade to be able to make a Slayer helmet. Maybe in the future, which is probably not a bad idea. I mean, things do get a lot easier by just using a Slayer helmet. Come on, only 15 more. Please don't disappoint me. Otherwise, I'm all out of prayer points before I even got to finish the task. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Not at all religious, by the way. Oh. Now, just finish this task quickly. Man, I've gotten so spoiled by the cannon tasks. Like the couple of tasks that I had before this, actually. Especially those, then what were they called again? Fishing would have been a hard clue scroll box. Ah. That's a shame. Then apparently, oh, that's also something that I can do. Some hard clue scrolls. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll get the streamer's luck. Probably not, but... Two. Right. 11 more. We can do this. But even some clue scrolls to do, so there will be some variation. Maybe I'll just do one clue scroll after this, then train or train a little bit in Hallowed Sepulchre to at least get to agility 66, and then I'm still gonna get to 68. So there's still a lot to be doing there, but. At least we'll have some nice variation. A nice change in pace constantly. Calendar bomb leaf. That's a nothing. It's worth nothing. Give it a bam, bebop. Only no more. Steel axe, don't care about that. Otherwise, when I got 10 prayer points left, just got a pray flick, and hopefully it'll get me through. Just hopefully. I'm not really hitting as well as I hoped to. Like, that definitely doesn't help. Okay, I'm just gonna send a test chat, I think, in my hang on, put it on all. There we go. Sending a test chat in my YouTube stream because apparently my what's it called? Ah, just gotta get Super Combat, not 07 item cheater. Well, I mean, I can use items. Those are the rules. Like, I can use items from basically at any point in the game, but the gear that I'm using must be from 07. And if I must use it for, like, skilling, so for example, sailing, I can use it if it's gear that I have to equip, and it's from after 2007. So it's really only the gear that can be up to 07. And the items that I can use are just for, yeah, from any time. To at least have a little bit of... I mean, it can still be fun with items as well from before 07, but I feel like this was kind of a nice balance to at least still have it a little bit nostalgic. At the same time, not be completely hopeless with later boss fights. So, yeah, only got to kill 3, so I'm just gonna prayer flick the rest of them. So hopefully you don't think I'm a cheater. If you do, I am very sorry. I guess it's just it's semi-NostalgiaScape, I suppose. Even so, yeah, I mean, how much is it? Dwarf wheat, Cadentine, Quorum. Dwarf wheat is worth less than an Avento, so just gonna drop that one. Not gonna bank for just 2 kills. There we go. Well, I mean, Renner wheat is definitely, again, something I'm gonna pick up. How much is Irid Leaf worth? Renner wheat and a Quantum. Right, last one. There we go. There we go. Gotta get this one done. Ow. That was a late switch. Or late flick. I mean, it's lazy prayer flicking anyway, but I'm not good at prayer flicking, so the only way I at least know a little bit how to do it. There we go. 14k. SP. Alright. Perfect. Let's get to the bank. Teleport to house to replenish some stats. Mostly prayer, but and then to get ready to do a clue scroll. Or maybe already get a new task while I'm here. 148 greater demons. Alright. I suppose. Not great, but... Like I don't know if there's any spot anywhere where I can cannon the greater demons. If so, then it is a nice task. Teleport to house real quick. visit last? I have not visited anyone, of course. Try this house. All right. Gotta bank all this stuff. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Right. Oh wait, I still have a hard clue scroll apparently. I thought I only had 2 clue boxes, but in which case, let's first check what it is, actually. Right, north of Actifunctus. That's good. Take this one with me. I mean, yeah, sure. Let's just only take this, I suppose. Let's go there first. Actifunctus it is. To hope for the streamer's luck now, but being as I've only got a couple, like 2 or 3 viewers on Twitch right now, I probably won't have the streamer's luck, but who knows? Who knows what is about to happen? There we go. Thank you. Here's the top of the agility pyramid. Oh god. I unfortunately don't have a stash unit there. Let me quickly look up what I again need for a hard stash unit. 55 construction. Luckily I do have that. Double agent is not too bad. At least no poison. Or magic or anything like that. Gotta take a hammer and a saw with me. As well as 2 teak planks. And 10 nails. I'll just always take steel nails. Of course, it is useful to get them unnoted. And then, of course, that stuff. The Mystic Rope Top, any Rune Heraldic Shield. Might need to sell some stuff for that. Guess I'm just gonna sell this. Right, Mystic Robe Top. I guess this one. I hope it's the cheapest. Heraldic Shield. Alright, so probably Rune Shield. That's right. That was it. Alright, don't have that much points anymore. However, I can sell all this and then I have some more, of course. I do still have a desert amulet where I can go to, which I can go to Nada. That helps. Teleport. Wrong mystic. Oh god. Thank you for notifying me. Just the second that I teleport to Narda. Shit, now I use my only teleport to Narda. Alright. Thank you for notifying me. Equip a blue Mystic Rope Top. This should be changed to blue Mystic Rope Top. God damn it. I wasn't paying attention. Thanks for notifying me. I am an idiot. Well, I mean, that was already common knowledge, but... Mystic Rope Top. Alright, so this goes to the bank. Now let's see what the best way for me to get... Best way is to get to the... Utility Pyramid. I can use that fairy ring, I suppose. Yeah, that should work. Take a little bit of food, sure. Alright. Well. This is going well. Going strong. Strong start already. For some reason, every time that I have a boost roll at the agility pyramid, something goes wrong like that. What was it? AK? Yeah, that was it. Propolis. Go get a Dragon Defender while using Obsidian Shield. I mean, you're not wrong on that one per se. Like, unfortunately, I can't use a Dragon Defender because that's from 20... I believe that only came out in old school RuneScape. Again, it didn't come out in 2007 or earlier, so I could use a Rune Defender. That would be the best that I would be able to use, so I kind of got the Obsidian Shield just as a semi-random item to at least have something. But I still actually gotta look like what would be best to use instead of like an Obsidian Shield. Would a Rune Defender be better or not? But I'm not entirely sure. Just gotta look up what really is better as an offhand. So for now, I think this is... Oh, wait. Build. Inconspicuous hole. There we go. Now to get to the top of the pyramid. See, I get it. Notice. Well, now you know. Now you know. I'm really bound to the nostalgic gear. Only as for the equipment. Like the items that I use can still be from any period of time. Oh. Let's see. It was lyric on YouTube stream. When you get a post 2007 item as a drop, do you sell it or do you leave it on the ground? No, I do sell it. I do pick it up. Because in the sense of items that I get, I still use everything. However, gear, I really only use up until 2007. So items, I still pick them up. I just sell them. I feel like especially... That's not bugged at all. Strange. Alright. But I feel like, you know, it's a waste of money. And especially later on, you know. If I'm ever gonna do like later bosses. I mean, for example, God Wars Dungeon wouldn't really be a problem when I go do Cerberus or just any newer boss. Vissel Sire, whatever. Be kind of a waste to just leave the items there. Holy shit, I forgot this block. Almost got pushed off. Hello, Gunuv. I am following you. Get to the top. And now I should really get to the top. Last time I got here, I didn't exactly get to the top. I forgot that you also had to climb up the last block, which I will be doing now. I'll be sure not to forget. Oh wait, now I do actually. Hang on. Mode. Here. Come get some. Enable chivalry as well, I suppose. Doesn't really want to get hit, apparently. There we go. Grab this again. You've been given a clue. Alright. Don't need to equip that, of course. Oh, got that. Pyramid top. And enter the doorway. Flash everything here. Now I will never buy the wrong rope top again. Alright. Teleport outside house. Lova King near the Burning Man with Saradomin Wizard. Alright. Off we go. Bank all this. Bring an anti-poison. And some food just to be sure. Then I just gotta go to Lova King. However, gotta look which teleport would be best. Xeric's Inferno. Alright. Gonna teleport to someone else's house and use his house as way to get there. Let's hope that he... Oh, he does. Right. Teleport menu to Inferno. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. That's actually... There we go. All right. Gonna go to left until goal 29. Well, I was not planning to do the ow. Was not planning to do the pyramid for like any level at all. It's not really my favorite agility course in that sense. I do actually much prefer Hallowed Sepulchre. I feel like it's a nice nice addition to the game. I mean, it's been there for some time, of course, but Fennec outside the Twilight Temple. I honestly forgot where the Twilight Temple is. Oh, it was there, that's right. Okay, so how do I get there? Quickest way, Quetzal there, so use a Quetzal from there to there. Alright. However, I do need some items. Longsword, plate body, and plate skirt. Alright. Hey, Just to Grind, thank you very much for the follow on Kick. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hopefully you are doing well today. Let's see. Okay, now, so I am gonna need to sell some things to at least be able to buy this one I can sell. Granite Longsword as well. Or I feel like that's already worth enough. Yeah. Alright, so rune plate body I need. Just in case. Plate skirt and longsword. Alright. Before I wrong again. Longsword. And again, 2 teak planks. And steel nails. Alright. Again, take the hammer and saw with me. There we go. On to the Quetzal. Hopefully I can actually use it to go there, but I feel like I should be able to. I think that was a salvager overlook. Yeah. Okay, so I can get there. That's perfect. It's great. It's nice. Oh, that's a master. That's not for me. Right, now to get to... Oh, I can just walk like that. Thank God I can. Where is the conspicuous crate? There it is. Niles, what do you want? Prepare shears. I do not want your uncut emerald. Thank you. There we go. Your turn on chivalry again. I should actually get my prayer to at least 70 so that I can use piety. That would help in some cases. He's dead. He's dead. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Emotes, there we go. Talk to Uri. There we go. Casket. Moment of truth, fellers. Let's see what we're getting out of this. Yep. I mean, it kind of could have been worse. I get it, but it's not good, that's for sure. Buy 2 of these straight away. Again, it could have been worse. You know, while I'm at it, I'm actually gonna do the second one as well. Why are you wearing dragon? Because adventure being black D-eyed and a rune crossbows, you can do well these steps without banking. Like that. Alright. I mean, that makes sense. It's a good tip, actually. Honestly, playing efficiently has never been my strong point. It's always been that I am probably banking way too often and probably doing it way too inefficiently. So I thank you very much for the tip, and I will take it into account. I still gotta buy Black D-Hide at all, because I only got level 70 ranged like yesterday or the day before. I haven't been using ranged since. Oh wait, gotta... Thank you, love that song. Alright. This was... Yeah, observatory, that was right. But I will take it into account. Thank you very much for the tip. Visit last. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. There probably is a Castle Wars. There we go. You need to use bank toggle as well, so you have setup ready. Alright. Honestly, like, I feel like such a... This has been said many times before, but like, I feel like such a old school RuneScape boomer. Like, I'm so used to the old way of things that for some reason I never really get to using newer methods or new stuff like that. So, I mean, it's not even new anymore in that sense, but I should look into it more. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But okay, horrors. I got that one right. Yeah. Good. So thanks for the tip. I will definitely look into it. Will probably save me some time as well. Talk to Cecilia. I have come to play music for you. Salute in the center of the mess hall. Beware double agents. City's mess hall, of course. Gotta buy some more stuff from the Grand Exchange. Let's Maroon Halbert. What was it again? Rune Play Buddy, Amulet of Strength. Rune. That's not Rune. Rune Plate Buddy. Amulet of Strength. Again, 2 teak planks. And some steel nails. There we go. This apparently has to be a little bit more expensive. There we go. Bank that. And go to the Hosidius mess hall. And I kind of gotta look where that is again. Okay, so it is still close to... Da, 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 da. The gnome. Hello, Tok Tok. Thank you for joining the Twitch stream. Thank you very much, as always. How are we doing today? Oh. Ow. Get him, boys. Rattle him. Orbital. I mean, when I'm free, I'll run you through the orbit. All right, dude. Thank you very much for the help/advice. I suppose unable to add friend. All right, so it's probably IT orbit, I suppose. It is. Right. Salute. You've been given a clue. All right. Let me land go to your city of spirit tree patch. All right. Oh, so that's not too far. I can actually walk that. Good for the legs. Good, are you? Good to hear, Tok Tok, that you are doing good. I'm good as well. Just another day on the RuneScape grind. But it's going well so far. Right, let's see. Gotta talk with him. Puzzle box. Right. In a casket. Alright. Moment of truth. Streamer's luck. Not really. Even worse than the last one. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. I still got a black DI body there, actually. Right, gonna bank everything here. Now that I think about it, actually replace the red D-hide with black D-hide. Black D-hide body. And black D-hide chaps. Go. Sell the red D-eyed. There, and then of course. Go, cassette 1. I only need 1. There we go. Alright. Everything deposited. And now we are gonna do a little bit of Hallowed Sepulchre. Like, I don't really need these, I suppose, because I'm not gonna do the rewards anyway, but how many teleports do I have left there? Right, so some. Take some teleport rune. We'll quickly replenish my energy. Dun, 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 dun. Activate to the Hallowed Sepulchre. Right. There we go. Really got it. Something on my other screen. All right. Actually, I'm thinking about quickly going to the bathroom. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. And we are back. A nice chair stream, I'm sure. But time to do a little bit of hallowed sepulcher. And hopefully go on in one sitting to at least level 66. Oh, wait. Go. I can unfortunately only do the first 2 floors. But, I mean, still, I believe from level 62, when you can do the first 2 floors, it's still the best experience you can get in an hour with agility. So, I'm gonna assume that they are right. Just gonna assume, I'm gonna hope. Don't have the ashes to looting it, but I feel like I'm gonna need... oh shit. Just made it. I'm gonna need a 66 thieving anyway, so... That's right. Quick exit. I forgot that, of course, I can't use that. Personal best, really? Oh, only did floor 2 11 times. Floor 1 as well, but... Like, I'm honestly... Yeah, I'm gonna... Got a damn hiccup. If I make this, I would... Right. Go. Then... That was too early. Far too early, Jesus. And this is probably not good enough. There we go. Alright. But, I mean, from what I saw is that now, finally, MTX has been removed from Escape 3. And I'm genuinely thinking about getting into it at some point again. You know, just trying it again. And maybe not even on my old account, but just on a new account to see what it's like these days. I mean, I don't know if they already also changed the areas. I saw that they were also changing Lumbridge and probably Burthorpe as well. Let's actually activate it first. Quick exit. There we go. I'm actually kind of curious what it's like now in RuneScape 3. I've never really been opposed to things like skills and all that. Can I make this? Yeah. But like, the skills were never really the main issue for me, I suppose. I guess it really was the MTX that was always kind of annoying to me. The treasure hunter and all that crap. Run! Tok Tok on Twitch, still leveling agility. You bet your ass I am. I got to. I really, I have to, unfortunately. I gotta get to 68 agility. Now, I'm not entirely sure that I'm actually gonna get to 68 in one sitting right now, because then I'll probably only be training agility for this whole stream. But I do want to get to at least level 66. At least get one level out of it. And then I also have some crafting to train. I downloaded the tile pack for Hallowed Sepulchre from the wiki, but I like, what are these tiles though? They're like a tick perfect run, or? But yeah, like I unfortunately really gotta get to 68 agility, so I kinda have to. Then after that, who knows? Maybe I'm just gonna train a little bit of crafting, smashing some gems. Oh well, not smashing some gems, cutting some gems. It's nice and calm to be training agility. Oh well, I mean, to be calmer doing rooftops, that's for sure, but I feel like this is at least a little bit more engaging than, for example, Brimhaven agility course. Activate, quick exit, there we go. Personal best 3660. I mean, it does help when you get a floor that's actually better for the time, but let's see, Tok Tok. I ain't complaining, agility is sort of fun to look at. Just stand in one place and level are not that fun to watch. I mean, or do I have bad news for you? I mean, I get it. Definitely. Unfortunately, crafting is something like that, and crafting is something that I also have to train to get to, or to level 70, so. And if there's one skill that's stand in one place to level, it's crafting. Well, not only crafting. I mean, Herblore is basically the same. Prayer kind of as well. Magic can be, depending on what method you're using. God damn it. I feared as much, yeah. Oh, you feared correctly. Though, like I said, I'm not gonna be training any skill for too long at once. Because I gotta get multiple skills to a certain level, so barely won't make the last one. That's shitty. Activate, there we go. But yeah, I gotta get multiple skills to like level 70 or 75, something along those lines, so in that sense, there's plenty to train. And it doesn't even have to be stuff for Monkey Madness too. I mean, there are quests later that I need to train for as well. I could have made to the green spot. That's a shame. Perfect. Hey Canadian, thanks for joining the Twitch stream, my dude. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing fine and well. The goal is to, at least for now, the end goal, semi-end goal, is to get to 68 agility. But for now, it is to at least get 1 agility level, and after that, I gonna train some other skill. Hello there. But for now, I'm just gonna focus on agility. Oh. Take the better route, god damn it. So I'll try to get at least to 66 agility, and then I gotta get crafting up. I still gotta get layer to 69, so maybe I'm gonna do a layer task. After all, oh, I forgot that was second floor already. For now, the main quest, at least that I'm working towards to be doing, is Monkey Madness 2. So that's not tick perfect. Yep. How do you feel about the grind in general? Some games do grinding quite good, and others make it feel like absolute brain cell killing dummies. I do feel like it's kind of subjective. Like some people, like just like the guy that was here yesterday with all the RuneScape Classic clones. Like RuneScape Classic is incredibly grindy, and that's not really my thing. Like the way they are doing it, or they did it, and like all the old school RuneScape clones as well. Just like Brighter Shores, like the other game from the creator of RuneScape. That's super grindy, and it's not really my style of how grindy it is. But I honestly feel like old school RuneScape does it quite well. Still, it is grindy. I definitely won't deny that, especially later on. Some skills could use improvement, but I also feel like the guys at Jagex really do their best to actually improve on that, you know, to kind of take the shittier grinds away. For example, agility is a shitty grind, in my opinion. I don't like agility, never really did. But I honestly feel like, for example, this with Hallowed Sepulchre and even Rooftops back in the day, it was still a grind, Rooftops, don't get me wrong, but... Can I make that... I can, alright. I mean, Rooftop agility courses was still a grind, that's for sure, but they did, I feel like, improve on regular agility training. If only for the fact that you can get the Marks of Grace and can actually unlock stuff with it. You're actually working towards something apart from 99 agility. No shrimping. No shrimping in the courtyard. Sword. Oh god damn it. I might not make it. Oh yeah, I'll make it. Right. But no, in general, I feel like RuneScape does a good, or old school RuneScape does a great job. There are exceptions, really. Uh-oh. I feel like there are exceptions. But that maybe is also kind of... Yeah, it's really subjective. Like, some people have no problems at all with, for example, stuff like tick manipulation in old school RuneScape is quite a big thing if you want to train efficiently. That was way too early. Oh shit! I clicked the wrong tile. Look at the tile indicator. I'll make that right. There we go. But like tick manipulation is quite a big thing, but it's honestly carpal tunnel inducing. How annoying it is. Some people don't mind it at all. Hell, maybe some people even like it, I don't know, but for me it's absolute shitty. But yeah. Some people like it. General consensus still is I feel like Ultra RuneScape does a good job. With maybe, I don't know, later levels can be quite a grind. But then again, you also get a lot more XP as well, so. Like, the only skills that I don't really like to train, which do feel a little bit too grindy, are kind of stuff like thieving. Or just kind of useless skills in that sense. Or skills that are only useful when you're an Iron Man. For example, fletching. Okay. Let's... Talk on Twitch. I remember War Thunder a couple of years ago. Stopped playing, so don't know about today. You would need to grind 100k to 1 mil and above for new tanks. Higher tier, higher unlock. Need to be top of the leaderboard. With the win to get like 1000 XP per match. Yeah, that's fun to play, but that was just ridiculous. I mean, RuneScape kind of can get at the same point. That is not tick perfect. Gotta wait for that one. So, I mean, I get it. Wait for the sword. But still, I mean, of course, the infamous 92 is half of 99. I mean, kind of shows the grind from 92 to 99. So. The Slayer Helm has a foreskin now too. I mean, I wish. I don't even have 99 Slayer on my main. I think my main has 98 Slayer, if I remember correctly. I'll look that up actually. Check the leaderboards. No nuts. White Sheep, I think I called him. Yeah, 98 Slayer. 580k remaining. So unfortunately, no hooded Slayer cape for me. Or no hooded Slayer helm for me. Did they already re-enable the holy moly slippers, or? Are they still disabled? I'm down. That case. Ta, ta, ta. Right. We grinded about 12, 15k. Touch real smooth. You bet your ass. Just gotta look for what I'm gonna train when I get 66 agility. I mean, I guess you can also kind of... Hang on, let me... The pull... Maybe to get you a little bit better answer like how to grind is. For example, for agility, I mean... You get... On a good day, 100k XP... or agility XP per hour when you are level 92. Yet you need about 1.2 mil, for example, from 98 to 99, or 1.3 mil, something along those lines. So the last level is already for sure about 13 hours. That's only the last level, so to put it a little bit into perspective. But still, it's not too bad. I mean... it's better than some people who are actually going for 200 mil experience. Like, honestly, I will never see myself doing that in any skill at all. Like... Guess if people want to do that, go right ahead. But that's definitely not for me. Oh, it's not too bad, he said. I mean, honestly, it isn't. For RuneScape terms, it isn't. I feel like back in the day, it was even worse. Back in the day, if you wanted to get to 99 agility, I feel like it just took you at least twice the amount of time. Then again, luckily I didn't go for 99 agility back in the day. So they have definitely improved upon all that. Will I make this? Ah, I just made it. Okay, good. But I feel like they're also doing kind of well because the fact that they've gotten over that whole shit. That I feel like, especially back in the day, that was the case. Like, whenever they wanted to implement something, that people were always like, "Oh, but we had to do it without that as well." So why are newer players getting an advantage on it? But I feel like things have really shifted in that sense, that they actually don't really listen to those people that much anymore. Like, of course, it's shitty if you did it that way back in the day, but it shouldn't scare newer players away. And again, it does help that everything is pulled in old school RuneScape. So in that sense, everything is decided by the players. Not necessarily always for the good of the players, but... Shit. Thought I didn't hit it. Oh, that's right. 4-2. I can't continue here. Okay, no, I won't make... Ah, god damn it. I figured I tried it, but... This I should make from the green. Yeah. My bad. My stupid. Stupid bad. I hope that I will make it, but I feel like... Oh, I just made it. Let's see, that's the hard part about balancing games. I guess some people will benefit, while others will be screwed. I mean, that's always the case. I feel like there will always be people who will be angry because they did something a certain way, and... this was already floor 2, right? Yeah. There will always be people that are like, oh, I did it a certain way and I had to suffer through it, so now someone else has to as well. Here. I feel like in general the game is much better off if those people just accept, like, okay, it was shitty that I had to train it this way. However, it's better for the game, better for newer people as well to have other methods to train with as well. Along with the fact that it actually, you know, makes the game more fun in other cases. For example, with this. Try defeating Melania pre-nerfs like I did. Yeah, I mean... Maybe... Like, the diehard Souls-like players are even worse with that stuff than old school RuneScape players, but... Ow. Old school RuneScape players can be pretty bad at it, too. Like, they can also be complete assholes over it. Just in general, anything that's touching their NostalgiaScape. Find balance between getting new players and not losing your existing player base. I mean, for sure, old school RuneScape is definitely doing a great job at that. They're doing better than ever. Let's see how many players are online now. I mean, now 144,000. However, I mean, now of course is a little bit less players than normal. I mean, tonight it'll probably reach the 200k again. Which, I mean, for old school RuneScape is nice. I mean, not really something they've had in a long time. I don't know if it's all... Oh, god damn it. Okay, this doesn't help. So I'm afraid I will make it, okay. So maybe this was all really Mod North's doing. I mean, I remember when Mod North... got put in a position of CEO at Jagex, and I remember like so many articles on so many articles, or well, articles, so many like posts on Reddit were like, oh shit, this is the end, because he was responsible for the microtransactions at RuneScape 3. But I mean, since he is CEO, everything is really... Okay, that was my bad. Wasn't paying attention. Ever since he's CEO, thing is really going well at Jagex. I mean, mostly old school RuneScape, of course. I am way too early. I'm premature. It wasn't tick perfect, but it was better than nothing, I suppose. Down, down. Just wait for the sword. Climb down, there we go. Activate and quick exit. Only 17k left. Those are not the stairs that I need to go to. Get back in there. There we go. So I really gotta get something to drink. In a couple of rounds as well. One, take the northern stairs. Just once. Come on, you know you want it. I mean, I don't really. Like, I saw a clip yesterday of some other old school RuneScape YouTubers. And one of them even said, like, if you take the northern stairs, you're honestly a psychopath. And he said it while at the Jagex headquarters, so he should know. Now, what I've also seen is, like, just for shits and giggles, he was asking around at Jagex HQ, like, what is a game mechanic that you think should be removed, or like, what is your hot take? And honestly, a lot of people said that run energy should be removed. That is an out-of-date run mechanic. And holy hell, I kind of agree with him. Even Mod Kieran said it. I feel like Mod Kieran is definitely one of the OGs, so he should know. Go. But like, Mod Kieran should definitely know. So, I wonder if that'll ever happen. Like, that'll ever happen. I'm down. Wait for it. Dump. I can't go down there. Restore the energy, yeah. I'm gonna take the western stairs. Dun, da, da, dun. Right, I'm gonna continue until I am at 10k, and then I'm gonna grab something to drink. I would say, would you like some as well? Yet that ain't gonna work. Ta-da. However, I can grant you a virtual drink. Like, if you want, you can come to Grand Exchange. I'll give you a vial of Red Bull. That would only exist. I mean, maybe a vial of Red Bull would be like super energy, or like maybe even stamina potion. Oh no. Stop teleporting me back. Exit, there we go. Right, just 3 more rounds. A good one, alright. Thank you for joining again, Tok Tok. Have a very nice rest of your day. And again, thank you for joining. there. Like, along with the fact that I'm gonna get something to drink, I really have to stretch my back once in a while. In the words of Frodo, I'm old, Gandalf. I know I don't look it. I'm beginning to feel it. I mean, I honestly definitely feel like that, though. Ah, I got... was too fast. Da-da-da. Activate quick exit. A little bit too eager. Probably not gonna make that. That was not tick perfect, so let's just walk there. Oh man. There's a jump. The platform. God damn it. Oh, actually would have made it. Got platform. Activate. There's no 10k. Alright, so gotta do one more. Then I'm grabbing something to drink. And stretching my back in the process as well. Down. I'm down again. Right. Jump platform. Activate, quick exit. There we go. All right. Best 10k. All right, I will be right back in about 5 to maybe 10 minutes. Gotta do a little bit of house chores as well, so I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. In the meantime, you can have this wonderful screen. All right, be right back. Alright, I am back once again. There we go. Alright. Doors done. Back stretched. Drinks gotten. So now time to continue utility grinds to get to level 66, which is almost there. Luckily. Why? Oh, god damn it. I really should enable tile indicator. Like, it definitely does help. Know where I am in that sense. There we go. Stupid of for not having it first place, but oh well. A succulent Chinese meal. Oh wait, that's that's my bad. I'm not gonna make that one. Gotta wait just a little bit. Eh. I'll make that. Yeah, I made it. Good. Activate. Quick exit. Goodbye. Right. Are any of you guys interested in playing like RuneScape 3 again now that they are removing MTX, eventually reshaping the areas again so that they really look normal again? Oh shit, I don't know if I'm still in time or that I am walking a little bit too late. I was too late. My own bad. But are you guys interested in like playing RuneScape 3 again at all now that they have, or they are removing all the shitty parts, restoring the better parts, or are you still like, yeah, I mean, I'll stick to old school. Which I definitely would understand. I mean, it are really kind of two different games at this point. I mean, very different games, actually, in that sense. I mean, you know, let alone the whole stuff with combat skills in RuneScape 3. Which, of course, you don't have in old school RuneScape. All very vanilla. Tick perfect should make that. Go. Like I said, I honestly, I don't know. I'm kind of curious again to play RuneScape 3 again because of it. No, and then not necessarily to be playing it full on again, but I don't know. I always did think, you know, when EOC came out, I didn't like it. I really didn't. I kind of appreciated it for... if it was not called RuneScape, I would have probably kind of liked it. But then again, it was RuneScape, so... Ah, that's a shame. That's my bad. I mean, it was called RuneScape, so... yeah. And there was no old school RuneScape back then. We didn't have anything to fall back on. I mean, that really was so shitty back in the day, just knowing that the whole game was basically gone in that sense. Come quickly. Record still 27 seconds. There. I can make that. Alright, so really only... yeah, about 2 more laps, I think, should do the trick. I'm really unlucky, will be 3, but... I mean, in that sense, it doesn't really matter. Even if it's 3. Oh, that... like, okay, that's my bad. Jesus Christ. Tick perfect, alright. Get there. Gotta pay more attention. No, focus. Hell's poker. No, it's not as AFK as something like Brimhaven Agility Dungeon or just any other agility arena in general. But really, I gotta treat it as such. Quickly. Go. Climb down. Now that one I should make. Hopefully I can still walk straight line to the stairs. There we go. Oh, it didn't jump. Oh, that's shitty. Could have maybe been a better time as well, but... Right, so only one more. And then I've got 66 agility. Oh, yeah, that's my bad. My bad. Down. Let me wait there. Will I make that? Of course I will. Oh. Quick exit, there we go. 66 agility, there we go. Right. Not the end goal, but still it's a nice step in between. Fortunately, I've got nothing to exchange because I don't have any points, but... Right, so this can all go back to the bank. Let's go to the organic exchange and sell some stuff, then maybe I can train a little bit of crafting by cutting some diamonds. I also still have some easy and beginner blue boxes, but... Try to sell everything. Canadian one on Twitch. Try to learn to speedrun Corrupted Gauntlet. Man turning prayers back on after redemption proc is kind of scary. I get it. I mean, I eventually got the hang of Corrupted Gauntlet. It's not that difficult, I suppose, but even then I still failed sometimes, so I can imagine, you know, speedrunning it and kind of running on the edge in that sense. It's definitely something that I couldn't do. Modify this to, I don't know, 200 each. And are we... There we go. Getting some nice amount of money out of this. I can disable the tile indicator again. Another Mad Helm, so... Fried mushrooms, of course. These, some worm seeds. Carrot seed is apparently not worth that much. There we go. Almost done selling everything. There we go. Enable placeholders again. Alright, there we go. So now... I also, now that I think about it, I can actually also... Oh, why is still placeholder disabled? I swear I enabled it. Because I have the costume needle, of course. Make d'hide bodies. Because I am 65 or 66 crafting already, so I can do green d'hide bodies. Which is also fair experience. I mean, it's faster than diamonds. So green dragon leather. I don't even know. Just gonna buy 1,000. I don't know how many you can buy. Okay, you can actually buy that many. Let's put this there. Alright. Costume needle. Dragonite bodies. Right. Gotta make some Dragonite bodies. To get as far to level 70 as possible. So this is the more chill moment. In that sense. Let's see, angle this and then actually got a latest properties, refresh cache of current page. There we go. I feel like latest follower stuff is not entirely working. I want it to be working. Dashboard. Let me quickly check. If it's still working. My stream elements, because I feel like the new or well, maybe that's in Twitch itself, of course, so it should actually work. Like, I'm not getting any new followers notifications, so I did just see that there's a new follower, but for some reason it's not really properly working. Oh, no, I didn't mean to make Fems. I want to make body. Notifications. Let me see. A follower. Yeah, it should work. It should work. Let's just make a test notification. Yes, this wasn't actually me following myself. This was actually just to test if it is properly working on Twitch, but it is, so I don't know. Alright, strange. It's strange. Now, like, I gotta be honest. Or, like, tell me, what is your favorite bank standing spot, though? Like, personally, I do really like the Grand Exchange to just bank stand there. Go some duchies. Fellow duchies. But I do really like the Grand Exchange to be standing in general for scaling. Also because I do kind of enjoy the soundtrack of the Grand Exchange. So we should at least get to level 67. I'm not gonna say it with this amount of green dragonite. And if correct, it shouldn't even cost me anything because from what I've seen on the wiki, you actually get a little profit of selling green dragonite bodies. So, but only for green dragonite. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, my boom mic. Let's see. Hey, Zach. Welcome back to the Twitch stream. Thank you for joining. I'm doing very good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Let's see. Ask about a new job. I had to log off before you read my message. Mind doing a quick recap? Yeah, basically, I mean, it was not really what I expected. Was unfortunately, I think I went into it with a little bit too hyped up, so to speak. I kind of got a different view of it. I thought it would be different than what it actually was. So I already kind of realized after a couple of days, like, this is not going to be the workplace for me. So, so I figured, you know, you got 1 month of, what's the time, Cecil? 1 month of basically quitting instantly. Otherwise, you just gotta stay 1 extra month. So I figured, you know, this is not for me. I already know, so why waste their time and why waste my time? So, basically told them, yeah, this is not the thing for me, unfortunately. So currently I'm in the talks with my old workplace, where I can maybe work part-time for those guys. Which I kind of hope actually comes through. I think they will. Because they were kind of bummed out when I left, so I hope they want me back. And in that case, I'm going to be working part-time for them. Which will basically come down to me working there in the mornings, and then the afternoon, I'm going to be streaming, just like I'm doing now, so. And then in the meanwhile, still be able to save some money, pay my bills, you know, all that kind of stuff. New gig sucks, gonna get my old job back. I mean, kind of. I mean, the thing is, they were looking for a replacement for me, but they couldn't find anyone at all. Like, employees market is just completely shitty at the moment, but I feel like that's worldwide. It's not necessarily only the Netherlands, but they've been searching for a replacement for me ever since I left, so that's about 3 months now. Can't find anyone, and they were really attached to, I mean, maybe me personally as well, I don't know, but at least to someone internally at their company who would do the IT stuff, and now they're completely relying on a third party. And that's not really working out for them. Most of the time they have to wait longer. The things can't be solved instantly, and when I worked there, I think I could just do my thing. I could help people straight away, and things were a lot faster than they are now. And I think that's the main reason that they do prefer someone internally. So I definitely do think as well, things will be fine. I hope so, at least. But I think so. I think they want me back. I'm just probably going to hear something more this week, so. You're a good guy, and I bet a great worker, so I'm sure if you didn't piss in their Cheerios on the way out, you're good. I mean, I definitely didn't. We really went out on good terms, and they really understood why I left. But I mean, I've had a lot of time to think about it as well, to think about what I really want and how I want to divide my private life, work life, and all that sort of stuff. So I feel like if I'm going to be doing that for like a couple of hours a day, and then on the other part I can do this and other hobby stuff that I want to do, which I want to grow in. I feel like that's a nice equal enough division that I can still pay my bills, get everything done, get everything paid. System update in 45 minutes. What the hell? I mean, I was already planning to stop streaming in about 30 to 45 minutes, but now I'm gonna have to. If this about the holy moly's not working, I'm gonna look it up straight away. Like, old school RuneScape. Holy moly's are here. Navigation arrow for sailing is broken on mobile. Sorting the quest list alphabetically breaks it. Really? Oh, it definitely does. Alright. I mean, to be fair, isn't it already kind of alphabetically sorted in that sense? Or only just free-to-play and members? Oh well. Well, it's gonna be an update anyway, so... When you know you're invaluable, press them. How often does a job not treat you like a simple badge ID number? I mean, honestly, I guess that was kind of the advantage of my last job, though. Things were a lot more intimate and, like, informal, so... people actually kind of valued each other. It was a lot smaller than most, well, than a lot of other companies. So because it was a smaller company, they also really got attached to their workers. You know, not if they only stayed there for like a year or so, but I worked there for almost 5 years. So I think they got really kind of attached to me. I hope they did. But yeah, like I said, I will hear something more about it somewhere this week. Hopefully tomorrow. Maybe even still today, but I haven't had a call. Nope. So yeah, I am positive about it, you know. I do think there will be a positive outcome to it. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But those 2 weeks of downtime, apart from means, was enjoyable to reflect on, like, to prioritize your goals. I mean, exactly. Of course, I had to... I mean, I stopped working in... Yeah, gotta stretch my back. Today doesn't completely start rusting. But I had, like... I stopped working... 1st of November, so I had November and December like off, didn't have to do anything, and I could fully focus on, I mean, streaming and doing my own thing. But in that time I already kind of committed to that new job that I already quit. So I figured, you know, I'm just gonna try that and see what it's gonna be like. But in that time, you know, streaming a lot more, and I really do feel that when I can focus on streaming as well, that I can hopefully get it somewhere. And I just also didn't really think that I could be doing that while starting a new job on the side, you know, getting to learn all their procedures and learn all the stuff that I needed to know. I figured I had a better chance to focus on streaming as well if I wasn't working there. Apart from the fact that it just wasn't meant for me. I mean, to summarize it basically, they were... I'm used to a very informal workplace, and those guys were really, you know, work according to the rules, according to procedures. You have to write everything down, document everything, and up to a point, I like that, but I thought I would be okay with it, but when I got there, I already was like, this is not really gonna work. So... I mean, that was the main reason, that's for sure, but apart from that, I do really also want to focus on on streaming as well. See where it gets me, see where it goes. I mean, chances are it'll get me nowhere, but then at least I will have tried it, I'll know. Because we had some big convos leading up to hiatus about pursuing dreams, further running a rat race, or at least finding a healthy compromise. I think there may be a 3-4 minute delay when I hit send and when it delivers. That could be. Don't really know because of what that is happening. It'd be like Twitch connection, but I feel like my stream connection is good, so. Getting to 60 or 68 to 70 crafting this way should be no problem at all. It's my end, more than likely. Yeah, it could also be, definitely, like... But I mean, I hope that kind of summarizes it. Yeah, me just trying to, like you said, kind of get the balance between work life and doing this. Not only this, like just in general, streaming, video editing, making memes, hopefully again, when I ever get some more inspiration, but just gonna try to keep it as consistent as possible, you know? Noah on Facebook stream, first of all, thank you for joining. Always very much appreciated. Even if you just watch, join, comment, whatever the hell you do. Just gotta keep doing it every day, homie. No overnight success, keep it going. Thank you, my dude. Thank you for your faith in me. It's always very much appreciated. I mean, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna keep going, definitely. And hope that it goes well. Hope that it actually leads me to where I want to get to. Zach on Twitch. Mind talking about your holiday with the fam? You'll do anything new or got traditions, annual things you'll do or yearly during these times? I mean, not really, nothing particularly special or anything. Like Christmas was kind of regular, like first Christmas Day. I think it was the first. Yeah, I went to my in-laws, and then the second day had dinner at my father. Nothing really special, and then just New Year's Day itself was basically just, I mean, we had the yearly fireworks tradition here, but other than that, nothing really special, at least. You know, just to celebrate New Year's with, of course, with my girlfriend, because I live with her, but in-laws came over. I just had a chill, nice New Year's. And you? You have a good Christmas, New Year's Eve, the whole shebang around it? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. There we go. 68 crafting. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Da, 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 da. All right. Da, 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 da. Case Smith on Facebook stream. Hello from the Netherlands. Have a nice game day. Thank you very much. And you too have a very nice day as well. Or as you say in the Netherlands, fijne dag nog. Geniet van je dag. Always nice to have the hard G like the Dutch. Zach on Twitch. I watched Polar Express and National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. 2 great movies for Christmas time. Did the lights up. Had wind come through a few times and tear my clips. Overall, it was a good holiday season and had a great time bringing in a new year. Sounds good, dude. I mean, like a nice tradition to actually watch just any movie just yearly. I kind of used to have a Christmas tradition where I watched like the full Lord of the Rings extended edition anywhere in the December month, like not necessarily on Christmas, because if you do it on Christmas, then your whole Christmas day is Lord of the Rings. I wouldn't mind, but I suppose some other people might. I used to do that back in the day, not so much anymore, if I'm being honest. Maybe I should do it more again. Dun, 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 dun. Down. Da, 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 da. Only 2 more levels. Maybe if I'm going fast enough, which I think should be possible, but I should be able to get to 70 crafting before the system update. So, like, the only thing that I'll be doing from now on will actually be crafting green D-hide bodies, but Or the Zach on Twitch. I only do it for the kids, to be honest, but I think maybe that's what a tradition is, just something you put effort into periodically for others' happiness, emotional well-being. Then again, went from schooling to being a dad off rip, so never had much time to stray away from stuff I did as a child. Are Labubu dolls a thing over there? I mean, I don't know if they still are, to be honest. I mean, I know they were, but like the only line that I had with that kind of stuff is at my older job, or hopefully my job in a couple of weeks again, but I had a colleague, she was super nice, but she had a grandchild, and he would spend a lot of time with her grandchild, and because of her, I learn, or well, I don't learn about that kind of stuff, but I kind of hear like, is it still trendy among the kids, or is it not? So I honestly don't know. I mean, I've spoken to her a couple of times since then, but I haven't really heard anything about that anymore. I probably will again once I start working there again, but I don't know if it's still a thing anymore. I mean, I would say I kind of hope not, because those things look absolutely idiotic, but at the same time, you know, the things that made us cheer back when we were young, I feel like, yeah, that wasn't really anything special either, so. Oh, so y'all had a face too. That's cool that things can be international so easily these days, like right now. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, Labubus, I guess they're not really my thing. I mean, the guy who thought of it probably laughing his balls off with how many people bought it and how much he earned with it. Because I feel like the original Labubus, they were expensive as shit. I always thought they were Japanese, but if I remember correctly, they were Chinese. Da 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 da. Come on, try and get to at least 70 crafting. I can do it. I hope I can do it. Let's make these. Bank this. Buy some more. Some more. Right. Dragon leather. Oh, I actually can't buy that much. Let's Let's see. Zach on Twitch. I live in a small town in Florida. Watching you play illustrates in a European country. People 100 or 200 years ago locally may have never met anyone more than 5 miles away. And here we are interacting from thousands of miles away so easily. I know, right? Like, of course everyone takes it for granted, and probably people should. Like, it's probably best not to think about it too long, but when you think about it, it's actually kind of insane that it works this easily. Watched this video recently about Mohr's law and how our technology is so small, blew my mind. I mean, yeah, 100% agree. It's, to be fair, like, a lot of things are actually mind-blowing, but we take them for granted, so they are not that mind-blowing anymore, I feel like. I feel whenever I watch, like, especially back in the day, like older Vsauce videos or Veritasium videos, like some things they seem so easy and they are so taken for granted, but they are so damn interesting and honestly mind-blowing. I also watched a video a couple of weeks ago, I believe, about I forgot what the theory or the law was called, but it's basically something on the line of the law of 6 or 7 steps, or theory of 6 or 7 steps, that basically everyone in the world has a connection with someone else with about 6 or 7 steps in between them. So with about 6 or 7 steps, I would be able to know, for example, Xi Jinping, Chinese president, or the King of Spain, or like anyone. That's basically the theory behind it. 6 or 7 steps. 6 or 7 people in between me and the King of Spain, or even the King of the Netherlands. It's maybe a step closer, maybe a little bit easier, but especially these days with you know, technology, all that stuff, making it even easier, of course. Down, down, down. Da 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 da. Let's see. Zach on Twitch. There's a theory it only takes 6-7 connections to know someone of such prestige. Basically anyone. So, like, the theory is that between me and anyone in the world, there is a connection of 6 or 7 people around those. And I know, haha, funny number these days among the kids, but either 6 people or 7 people between me and any person in the world. That's a theory, and I feel like they have calculated it multiple times, and especially now with the age of technology, it could even be a little bit less. But this was a theory already from like 20 or 30 years ago, and then they already found out, okay, so it's about 6 or 7 or maybe back then 8 people. I don't know exactly, but there's a whole Veritasium video about it, and it's very cool to watch, honestly. Let me see. Veritasium, a theory of 6 people. Let me see if I can also find it. Oh yeah, refers to the small world problem, exploring the concept of 6 degrees of separation, which suggests anyone on Earth can be linked to anyone else in 6 or fewer steps through chains of acquaintances. So, like, in theory, I would only have 6 people between me and President of China, Donald Trump, King of Spain, some guy in Africa, like anyone. Then again, it is, of course, mostly theoretical, which I get. It's kind of difficult to test it. Right, 18 minutes in which maybe I can get to level 70, but maybe it's a bit ambitious. I don't know. Let me see. XP globe. Dun, 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 dun. 340. So I already don't have enough enough leather. I guess we are gonna see. Sounds like a caste system of networking, raise above to get to their level and short the number of connections needed. I mean, it probably most definitely will help. The higher you are in terms of like status or rank, but I mean, maybe on the broad sense, maybe people in passing in your daily life. In day-to-day life with people you know personally, I highly doubt that. Then again, I've never seen some of my friends, Facebook friends, and they have people from across the world from there. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think, again, I'm not entirely sure. You really should watch the Veritasium video on it. He gives a great explanation. Also with one of the researchers who worked on the problem. But I think it's kind of based on not necessarily people you walk by on the streets, for example, but people that you actually interact with. Enough so that you kind of know them. For example, a store clerk that you interact with daily or once every few days and you maybe know each other's names would already suffice, but someone you occasionally see at a bus stop like once every 2 weeks wouldn't. That's, if I remember correctly, I feel like that's the proper way of approaching this, but again, I'm not a scientist, I'm far from smart enough to be one. But that's at least what I kind of remember from it. Try to get as close to level 70 as possible. maybe we can still kind of get there. Let's see. Zach on Twitch. Do you mess around with AI at all? Like subscribe to Gemini or Dora or anything? It's been a few weeks. I mean, I kind of, at least back at my older workplace, I did use ChatGPT, and for some reason I can't think of the name, like the Google one, not the Google one, the Microsoft one, Copilot. But mainly ChatGPT. Although it was more, I used it more or less for stuff that I didn't exactly know how to do. For example, I did write some scripts at my older workplace that I didn't really didn't exactly know how to correctly write them, so I kind of made a draft with ChatGPT back in the day, and then kind of started working from there. As for the daily life, I don't really use it, to be honest. Like, very, very occasionally, like... Yeah, very occasionally. And to be fair, like, I think, especially now with Google using their AI system to... where their AI result is on top of the Google search. I feel like a lot of people, without actually knowing, are now using AI because they are basing their answer completely off the top result of Google, which is AI in this case. Lovely money. Let's see, how often do you use a search engine or AI to verify a claim you've read or heard in passing? I mean, I honestly rarely, very rarely use AI to verify a claim that I've heard, you know, someone say or whatever, but I do use Google in that sense. If I hear something, I'm already like, alright, I'm not entirely sure if that's correct. I'll just Google it to make sure. If I use AI, or just, well, if I use AI, it's basically only ChatGPT, but I always ask him to cite his sources so that I can actually see where it gets its information from. Otherwise, I mean, he can basically say anything which might be complete nonsense or taken from, like, some conspiracy theory website or whatever. So, in general, I try to use AI as little as possible for things like that. The update is almost there. 10 minutes. Eh. Do you believe in a dead internet theory where a majority of shit you're reading online interact with is bullshit or computer generated? Kind of. I mean, I feel like, especially now with AI, a lot of people are like, AI is basing its answers off of other AI answers, which are wrong. However, I do also feel like that a lot of the AI engines have built-in code that should kind of prevent that way of thinking. I hope, at least. But I don't know. I don't know if I believe something like that. I was worried for a while the amount of misinformation would overwhelm and devour people from seeking news, and then the government or someone wild to do something crazy. Force them off their phones in some backdoor deal. I mean, of course, there's still a gigantic amount of misinformation in that sense, so you'll kind of have to deal with that. Let me, in the meantime, actually check how much crafting experience, or how much 114 times 3 is 342. Then I should be exactly level 70. Let's see if we can get there. As you said, I've seen Grok reference other AI sources and they're bullshit, and I'm like, fuck man, I can't even rely on Grok to verify. AI right now it's just a reference pointer, not an actual verifying. I mean, I do kind of think it might be also kind of depending on which AI tool you use. Personally, I feel like Grok and, for example, DeepSeek as well, they are just too unreliable in that sense. Same goes, I don't know how it is these days, but especially like half a year ago or maybe a year ago, Google Gemini was very unreliable as well. I personally feel like the most reliable AI chatbots, at least, are ChatGPT and Copilot. I feel like they are actually way better at verifying stuff, and they still make mistakes, so don't get me wrong, it's still very important to check your own stuff in that sense. Or to at least ask them where they got their stuff from so that you can look it up there. But I do still feel like ChatGPT and Gemini are the ones to go with if you want to use them. But that's my opinion. I mean, some people might like Grok better, or maybe even DeepSeek or whatever. And yeah, I suppose, like with anything, whatever floats your boat. Right, I'm really gonna rush on through till I get level 70, and as soon as I get level 70, I'm gonna go offline for today, unfortunately. However, I will be back again tomorrow with a new stream, of course. So, I mean, I'm getting a update now anyway. So, but like I said, I will be online tomorrow anyway for a new stream. So, hopefully, we can then continue the grind. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. I'm talking, I know you're about to dip. I hope you have a good day, and I will say you're a damn good multitasker. You have to be. You play a game and interact with the stream. I mean, be honest, I'm kind of basically AFKing in that sense. It's only creating green Dragonite bodies, so that helps. But enjoy your day. I'll catch you on tomorrow's stream, alright, dude. Thank you very much again for joining, as always, of course. And I will see you on tomorrow's stream. That's for sure. I'll be online at around the same time, I think. So, just so you know. Again, thank you very much for joining. I will continue the stream until I get 70. But I'm almost there. So basically, one more inventory. And then I'm gonna go offline. Oh, accidentally minimized it. Whoops. Hey. And there we go. Crafting level 70. So that's out of the way. Right. So I'm gonna quickly sell these. There we go. Right, one last question. What you up to for the rest of the day? Game with your old lady or fucking off? Most likely the first one. I'm still busy playing Baldur's Gate 3 with her. We are over halfway there, so but we still have a lot of playtime to go on that one. So probably gonna play Baldur's Gate for the rest of the day. Maybe do a little bit of AFK training on the side in RuneScape. Other than that, mainly that, and trying to do some back exercises and like hip exercises to kind of my shitty muscles to actually work with me for once. So, all right, it's gonna be the end of it. Thank you all very much for watching, for joining, for following, for whatever. For now, thank you all. Have a very nice rest of the morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever it is where you're watching from. Like I said, I will be online tomorrow again as well. You can check it out on my schedule, what time I will be online. And I will hopefully see you guys all tomorrow again. Thank you all for now, and have a nice day. Goodbye.